Right from the start, Joe Biden got immigration wrong. Of all the mistakes he made, the border had the most serious electoral consequences. It cost him his presidency. The New York Times lays it all out in this article. How Biden ignored warnings and lost Americans' faith in immigration. Biden was elected in November 2020. Even before his inauguration, he was warned that he risked chaos at the border. His aides told him repeatedly that illegal migration would surge. But Biden believed that if he cracked down, he would lose the Hispanic vote. Believe that? He would lose the Hispanic vote, so he didn't crack down. The surge turned into a flood, as anyone watching Fox would have known. And he still failed to act. The Times says he didn't think the border surge would be important to voters. How wrong can you be? That is astonishing. The headlines, even in the establishment media, were pointing to chaos as the migrants were bussed around the country. There were violent incidents. There was massive expense. Biden did nothing. Perhaps that was because he was being isolated by his aides. He wasn't performing well in public, so they kept him under wraps. He didn't see his cabinet officers. He was clearly out of touch. In the Times article, Chief of Staff Ron Klain gave the following excuse, quote, "We came in during an economic collapse and 3,000 Americans dying each day from COVID. We focused on those first and got both turned around quickly," end quote. He then complains that the Republicans stymied border legislation. Biden's true position on immigration was never articulated. Even as the chaos mounted, paralysis set in. There was no real policy to deal with an out-of-control situation that Biden had himself created. He made it worse. He ordered a pause on deportations. He stopped building the border wall. He suspended the Remain in Mexico policy. Eventually, the border ended his presidency. In the catastrophic debate, his statement on immigration was incoherent. A few weeks later, he dropped out of the race. Voters brought back Donald Trump, who really did fix the border.